Think I'm gonna have to give you a little bit of tough love with this one, right after the intro. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Trey, and this is Self Improvement Sunday. Today, I just wanted to talk a little bit about motivation. As someone who's struggled with depression for over 2 decades now, I can tell you that motivation is a sticky subject when it comes to people who suffer from depression or anxiety or fill in the blank. I've heard every single possible condition: ADHD, hyperactivity. I suffer from this, so motivation is an issue for me. So the short of it is, as far as I'm concerned, what I've learned about dealing with depression and whatever else is that motivation is not the answer. Motivation is a side effect of the answer. If you're looking for motivation to get something done, you're going to be looking for a while, because motivation simply doesn't work that way. And I think that that's the issue. Most people have a misunderstanding of how motivation works. Motivation, as I said, it's a side effect of the answer. Motivation comes from success. It doesn't cause success. So for you to be waiting for motivation, that means you're basically putting the cart before the horse. As I record this, it's in the middle of winter, and seasonal depression is definitely a thing. I think it affects me too. The motivation is just lacking. I find that I do my best work when it's nice outside. When it's spring, when it's summer, that's when motivation comes easy to me. I'm inspired to create. I'm inspired to be my best self. But I don't want to just take up to half of the year off. No, that's not how I want to live my life. So motivation is fleeting. Motivation will not always be for you when you need for it to be. And it's an easy excuse. If we don't want to put in the work, if we don't want to make the effort to better our situation, lack of motivation is an easy excuse to make. We may not say it out loud, but we think it. I didn't exercise today because I didn't feel like it. I didn't work on my novel today because I didn't feel like it. Motivation wasn't there. And when you say it out loud, it just sounds silly. Unfortunately, the answer is to make a plan and to stick to it, to divorce your emotion from your plan. Write it down. This is the criteria for a successful day, with the good feelings or without the good feelings. You have to be able to move closer to your goal on your off days. In fact, the off days are more important than the good days. We all do amazing things on our good days. When we're feeling that motivation, when we're in the zone, every last one of us is capable of great things. But what separates the successful from the non-successful is the ability to keep grinding, to keep moving forward on the off days. But yeah, I see a lot of people will blame their lack of motivation, and as I said earlier, they'll blame their condition, their ADHD, their depression, their anxiety. But they're super depressed. They're beyond saving. They don't have to put the effort in. They can continue to being lazy and doing the path of least resistance, because what I'm saying doesn't apply to them. They're worse off. They're beyond saving. In their own words. I don't believe this. They believe this. And it just frustrates me, and it breaks my heart that so many people want to be special, in the sense that it absolves them from the responsibility of dealing with their problems. And maybe whatever label you're using to describe yourself that's holding you back, maybe you can take another look at that. Does this belief better your life? Does your belief that you suffer from anxiety, does that empower you, or does that make you easy prey for the pharmaceutical industry, because they're not out to help you. They're out there to capitalize and to make money off of you. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say on the subject. Do not rely on motivation. Motivation is great, and it's really nice for you to sit down when you're highly motivated and to make a plan, an actionable, realistic plan for how you're going to get from point A to point B. I'm all for that. Be in the best state of mind when you make your plan, but make a plan that you can follow even when you're not in your best state of mind. That's going to about do it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check back all the time for new content. Take care, everyone.